Fanboy, 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 fanboy. Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel, just came out today on March 26, 2013. It's basically a co-op game. You know, you're supposed to play with another person, and it's the third entry into the Army of Two franchise or series. But I mean, come on, nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. I mean, look at this. I'm just chuckling right now because Army of Two. Does anybody even care about Army of Two anymore, man? Nobody. Nobody wants to play this crap anymore. This freaking one-trick pony is. This is the third time, and you know, people say third time's a charm. More like third time's a fail. I mean, this is nothing but a flop. The first one came out way back in 2008, the original Army of Two, and it stunk back then. It's been 5 years, and they haven't really fixed any bugs that was in the first game, okay? It had so much problems, relied too much on co-op, which was a waste of time to begin with. I mean, games are supposed to be played single player. You're not supposed to play it with some other doofus, because it's distracting. And it takes away from the actual immersion of the game. Then they came out with Army of Two, the second one, the 40th day in 2010. More of the same crap. It was even worse than the first one, because it had the same bugs, the same broken mess, and then now you got the Devil's Cartel. It's supposed to take place in Mexico, and oh, I get it. Oh, Mexican drug cartels, the Devil's Cartel. And what's with the stinking masks, or whatever, the face guards that these guys have? They look absolutely ridiculous. What are these guys? They look like G.I. Joe villains, okay? Rejected action figures from 1987. Give me a break, man. I mean, one dude looks like he's got a freaking golden helmet. Looked like he ripped it off Star Wars or something. And the guy on the right looks like freaking Darth Vader's mentally deficient cousin. I mean, they both look like stormtroopers on freaking parade day, on Pride Week, okay? Give me a freaking stinking break. Frostbite 2 game engine, the first one to be... come on, man. It's nothing but a complete rip-off of the Mario Brothers. That's right. It rips off Mario because, you know, you got these two dudes and you can switch between the characters or something like that. You know, that's what I heard. Basically, this game is it's a third-person crap, you know. Nobody likes these titles anymore, man. I mean, we've seen enough of these stupid, like, dual type of shooters. You know, Kane and Lynch, Army of Two, you know, freaking Ratchet and Clank. You know, what's next, man? I mean, honestly. What are they gonna create next? A freaking third-person shooter of freaking Grand Theft Auto? I mean, come on. But you know, they have Overkill mode. They brought that back, which makes both players invincible for a short period of time. Overkill. That's just a rip-off of freaking Scarface. That's right. Scarface had that freaking mode where he's all crazy, goes insane, and then, you know, he kills everything in sight. I mean, it's the same thing. It's not even new. God. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. I don't need to waste, like, you know, I don't want to waste any more time on this, because nobody even cares about. Look at this. Look at the Metacritic scores, and there's nothing on it. I took a look at the PS3 Metascores, and there's nobody gave it a score. There's no scores for it. No user scores, no critic scores, nothing. The 360 has like one person, one reviewer, Level Up, gave it an 84. That's it, an 84. Developed by Visceral Games. Frostbite 2 engine takes you to show you blah blah blah, especially when combined with the use of Overkill, and it's an 84. That's a complete freaking average game, man. There's nothing impressive about that. Any game is an 84 nowadays. If you have an 84, you're basically a generic run-of-the-mill shooter, and that's it. Freaking Mercenaries 2 got an 84. Give me a break here, man. Come on, go back to the freaking go back to the bargain bin pile. Army of Two. It's got a couple of user scores, you know, a couple of losers gave it a Liberty Lock gave it an 8. Liberty Lock. What kind of a name is that anyway? Frickin' Liberty Lock, more like Liberty Poop. Amazing co-op gameplay, like always, and awesome weapon customizations. Although the game lacks some rich stories. Rich stories! The game never had a good storyline in the first place. The first one had a crappy storyline, the second one even worse. And honestly, would you want to play this with your friends? No! Why? Because games are single player. If you want to play multiplayer, hello, Call of Duty, play it online with like 50 people, get a kill streak going. Ugh, that stink. You can freaking go Prestige, man. Prestige, that's what it's about. Can you go Prestige in Army of Two? More like Army of Poop. Ugh. Hey, look at this. Look at Mike Gamer for Life gave it a 10. Oh, you pathetic sack of... Look at you, man, giving it a perfect score. Really? This is a perfect 10, Mike Gamer for Life? It's ironic that you call yourself Gamer for Life, when really you're a failure for life. Because the honest truth is that you've never played a single game, I can tell. Devil's Cartel is an amazing addition to the series. The graphics are gorgeous on the Frostbite 2 engine from the developers of Battlefield 3. The overkill mode you get from performing co-op adds a great addition to fights and help you eliminate tougher enemies. This game is by far the best in the series and probably the best shooter of this year. Amazing 10 out of 10. And you even spelled probably wrong. You put it LLY. You idiot! And the best shooter of this year. This fool is talking about how this is the best shooter of the year. Yeah, replace best with the most forgettable shooter of any genre. Third person, first person of the year. Nobody cares about Devil's Cartel. This is already forgotten. Nobody knows anything about Army of Poop. That's it for this episode of Fanboy Reviews. And until next time, keep fanboying. Yeah!